I think that Kendrick has like the utmost potential, man. Like, you know, I see Kendrick tomorrow, I'm a dap him.
I've always been a fan of his music. Shout out to Drake.
The Kendrick Lamar and Drake feud is one of the most explosive and talked about rivalries in modern hip-hop history. What started as subtle jabs and subliminal disses escalated into a full-blown war of words, with Kendrick Lamar emerging as the clear victor in the eyes of many fans and critics. But this feud isn't just about music. It's about legacy, credibility, and the cultural impact of two of the biggest names in the industry. Let's break it all down. From the origins of the beef to how Kendrick humiliated Drake, the shocking moments at the 2025 Grammys, and the recent controversies that have plagued the Canadian rapper. The origins of the feud. The tension between Kendrick Lamar and Drake dates back to the early 2000s, when both artists were rising stars in the rap game. While they collaborated on tracks like Buried Alive Interlude from Drake's 2011 album Take Care, there were always underlying competitive vibes. Kendrick's verse on Big Sean's 2013 track Control was a turning point. He called out several rappers by name, including Drake, declaring himself the king of hip-hop. Drake responded with subtle disses in interviews and songs, but the beef remained mostly under the surface for years. Fast forward to the mid-2020s, and the rivalry reignited. Kendrick, known for his introspective and socially conscious lyrics, began taking aim at Drake's perceived lack of authenticity and reliance on pop-friendly hits. Drake, on the other hand, fired back with accusations that Kendrick was pretentious and out of touch with the mainstream. The feud reached a boiling point in 2024 when Kendrick dropped a surprise diss track titled Euphoria, a scathing critique of Drake's character, career, and personal life. The track went viral and fans immediately declared it a knockout punch. How Kendrick humiliated Drake. Kendrick's Euphoria wasn't just a diss track, it was a masterclass in lyrical warfare. Over a haunting beat, Kendrick dismantled Drake's persona line by line. He called out Drake for using ghostwriters, accused him of cultural appropriation, and even referenced rumors about Drake's personal life. The most damning line came when Kendrick rapped, "You're not a king, you're a pawn in the game," implying that Drake's success was manufactured rather than earned. Drake responded with Family Matters, a track that attempted to hit back at Kendrick but fell flat in comparison. Critics and fans alike felt that Drake's response lacked the depth and precision of Kendrick's diss. To make matters worse, Kendrick fired back just hours later with 616 in LA, a track that seemed to predict Drake's every move. The song revealed intimate details about Drake's inner circle, leading many to believe that Kendrick had inside information. The internet exploded with memes and hashtags, with #sign Kendrick Wan trending worldwide. However, one song stood out above the rest, Not Like Us. Produced by Mustard, the track was not just a lyrical takedown, it was a cultural moment. It became an anthem, blasting in clubs, sports arenas, and social media feeds everywhere. Kendrick didn't just respond, he humiliated Drake with a track so catchy that even Drake's own fans couldn't help but vibe to it. The 2025 Grammys, a night to remember. Fast forward to the 2025 Grammy Awards, and Kendrick's dominance was undeniable. Not Like Us won Song of the Year, alongside multiple other awards, solidifying Kendrick's victory not just in the feud, but in hip-hop history. But it wasn't just the wins that made headlines. It was the way Kendrick showed up. Dressed in a full Canadian tuxedo, denim on denim, a subtle but undeniable jab at Drake's Canadian roots, Kendrick made a statement before even stepping onto the stage. His speech was just as powerful. Taking the mic, he thanked his team, his fans, and then, in a moment that sent shockwaves through the industry, he said, "This one's for the culture. Hip-hop is about truth, and I just gave y'all mine." The crowd erupted and social media exploded with reactions, many interpreting his words as the final nail in Drake's coffin. Kendrick Lamar and the Super Bowl. Kendrick wasn't done yet. The ultimate checkmate, the Super Bowl, the biggest stage in entertainment. Kendrick headlined the halftime show at Super Bowl 59, with special guest SZA. And just as the rumors suggested, he performed Not Like Us in front of millions, making the ultimate statement to the world that he won this battle. The moment was electrifying. Fans in the stadium and at home chanted the lyrics in unison, turning the diss track into a massive cultural event. This decision came after the NFL and Apple Music opted for Kendrick over New Orleans' own Lil Wayne, who was also considered for the performance. Lil Wayne expressed his disappointment publicly, noting how much he wanted to perform in his city. Due to this snub, Wayne has decided to skip the Super Bowl entirely, though he holds no hard feelings towards Lamar and wishes him the best. Drake's recent controversies. In the aftermath of the feud, Drake has been dealing with serious backlash. Not Like Us became more than just a diss track. It was a moment in hip-hop history, one that put Drake in a tough spot. Fans began questioning his credibility, and memes flooded the internet, painting Drake as the biggest loser in the beef. Instead of clapping back with another diss, Drake took an unexpected route. He reportedly threatened legal action against Kendrick, claiming Not Like Us was defamatory. This move only fueled the fire, with fans accusing him of being unable to win in the booth and instead resorting to lawsuits. Since the feud, Drake has largely kept a low profile, focusing on his international tour. He's been performing for packed crowds in Europe and Australia, seemingly distancing himself from the drama back home. In early February 2025, Drake embarked on his Anita Max Win Tour, marking his return to the international stage with performances across Australia and New Zealand. The tour commenced in Perth, Australia, where Drake made a dramatic entrance that captured widespread attention. He appeared on stage wearing a black hoodie riddled with faux bullet holes, complete with smoke effects emanating from the back, creating a striking visual. This bold fashion choice was widely interpreted as a symbolic response to his ongoing feud with Kendrick Lamar. The bullet holes and smoke seemed to represent Drake's resilience and survival amidst the intense rivalry and public scrutiny. As the instrumental of Over My Dead Body played, Drake's attire conveyed a message of enduring strength, suggesting that despite the challenges and controversies, he remains unfazed and very much still alive. The aftermath: who won the feud? As of 2025, it's clear that Kendrick Lamar has come out on top in this rivalry. His diss tracks were sharper, his Grammy moment was unforgettable, and his reputation as a thoughtful, authentic artist has only grown. Drake, meanwhile, has struggled to recover from the combined impact of the feud and his recent controversies. While he remains one of the biggest names in music, his legacy has undeniably taken a hit. The Kendrick Lamar and Drake feud is more than just a battle between two rappers. It's a reflection of the evolving landscape of hip-hop. What started as subtle jabs in lyrics escalated into one of the most talked-about rivalries in modern rap. Beyond the diss tracks and chart dominance, this feud highlighted deeper issues of authenticity, lyrical prowess, and the commercialization of hip-hop. It's a story about artistry, integrity, and the price of fame, where both artists fought not just for dominance, but for their place in rap history. And while the beef may have cooled, its impact will be felt for years to come. Whether you're Team Kendrick or Team Drake, one thing is certain: this was more than just music. It was a defining moment that reshaped the genre and left an unforgettable mark on hip-hop culture. What do you think? Is the battle really over, or does Drake have one last trick up his sleeve? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more hip-hop breakdowns.